Have you ever stood up from a chair and noticed your legs wobble just a little more than they used to? Maybe you've gone for a simple walk, only to realize your steps feel heavier, your knees a little stiffer, or your balance a little more unsure than it once was. If so, you're not alone. And here's something you might not realize yet. The foods you eat every day could be silently chipping away at your strength. You see, after 60, our bodies undergo subtle but powerful changes. Muscles naturally begin to shrink if we don't give them the right fuel. Joints stiffen, bones crave more support, and even a slight misstep in what we eat can tip the scales toward weakness instead of vitality. And yet, many seniors continue eating just as they did decades ago, unaware that a few common foods are draining the strength right out of their legs. But here's the empowering truth: by learning what to avoid and what to embrace, you can stand tall, move freely, and live with the strength and independence you deserve. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the biggest culprits hiding in your diet, and showing you exactly what small changes can make a huge difference. First up, the silent damage of hidden sugars. You might think, I'm not much of a sweet tooth, but sugar sneaks into more places than you might expect. Store-bought bread, pasta sauces, salad dressings, even healthy granola bars are often loaded with hidden sugars that stoke the fires of chronic inflammation. And when inflammation becomes a daily guest in your body, it doesn't just cause a few aches here and there. It slowly erodes your muscle strength, stiffens your joints, and saps the steady confidence from your stride. Think about the last time your knees felt sore for no obvious reason, or when you felt just slightly off balance during an ordinary walk. It's easy to blame it on getting older, but in reality, sneaky sugars could be quietly undermining you. Kevin, 86 years old, knows a thing or two about fighting back against these hidden forces. He still dances 4 to 5 times a week, moving with a lightness that would surprise men half his age. His secret? Staying sharp, not just mentally and physically, but nutritionally too. Dancing is my antidote to loneliness, he says, but behind that is a lifestyle that fuels his body for resilience, not inflammation. The good news? You don't have to eliminate all sweetness from your life. It's about being smarter, not stricter. When you spot words like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, or maltose on a package, it's your cue to make a swap. A handful of fresh berries or a crisp apple with a sprinkle of cinnamon can satisfy your sweet tooth and nourish your muscles at the same time. Second, the heavy price of too much salt. Salt might seem harmless, but over time, excess sodium is like an invisible anchor pulling you down. Canned soups, deli meats, frozen dinners, they quietly flood your body with salt, leading to bloating, sluggish circulation, and that heavy, dragging feeling in your legs. Peter, who stayed active in his tax business until age 72, shares that now, at 82, he misses the busy days of constant movement. While adjusting to a slower pace, he leans on good nutrition, including cutting back on salt, to keep his body light and mobile. Here's the truth: that tired feeling in your calves after sitting too long isn't just a matter of being still. It could be your body begging for better blood flow. Instead of reaching for the salt shaker, start experimenting with fresh herbs, a squeeze of lemon, or spices like pepper and turmeric. You'll not only protect your legs, you'll also unlock a world of new flavors. Now that we've uncovered how sneaky sugars and hidden salt can quietly chip away at your leg strength, let's keep going. Because there are even more food traps to avoid, and some small, powerful swaps you can make today to stay mobile, lively, and strong. Third, the silent sabotage of unhealthy fats. It's easy to grab a packaged snack or fried food once in a while, thinking, one little treat won't hurt. But the fats lurking inside, especially trans fats and cheap oils, are doing far more damage than you can see. These fats stiffen your blood vessels, slow down circulation, and encourage inflammation, all working together to rob your muscles of the nourishment they need. If you've ever felt your legs cramp up during a walk, or notice the nagging stiffness that lingers even after resting, unhealthy fats might be part of the story. Olivia, a fiercely independent woman who lived alone for years, shared how she once blamed herself for feeling weaker. "I thought aging struggles were my own failure," she said. But after learning about the hidden culprits in her diet, she found a new perspective and new energy to fight back. Switching to healthy fats, like olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds, can transform your blood flow and muscle strength. Imagine clearing a muddy stream so fresh water can rush through again. That's exactly what healthier fats do for your body. It's not about being perfect. It's about noticing those little daily choices and asking yourself, is this food fueling my strength, or stealing it? Fourth, the trap of refined grains. Comfort foods are called comfort for a reason. White bread, white rice, regular pasta. They feel cozy and familiar. But after 60, these refined grains become less of a comfort and more of a hidden burden. They burn fast, spike your blood sugar, and leave your muscles and nerves starving for steady fuel. You might have noticed after a heavy pasta meal, that sluggish, drained feeling, not just in your stomach, but in your legs too. Your body's energy is hijacked trying to manage the blood sugar roller coaster, instead of being used to nourish your muscles. Isaac, who once received advice from an elder to pay attention to how fast life moves, reflected at 73 that he now truly feels the truth of it. Small changes, made sooner rather than later, pay huge dividends. Choosing whole grains like oatmeal, brown rice, or quinoa isn't about deprivation. It's about giving your legs a slow, steady burn of energy to keep you feeling light and steady. A simple swap, whole grain toast instead of white, or brown rice instead of white, can spark a surprising difference in how you move, how you stand, and even how you feel in your own skin. Fifth, the hidden threat of processed meats. Convenience meats like bacon, sausage, and deli slices are sneaky. They're easy, tasty, and tempting. But behind that convenience lurks a cocktail of preservatives, nitrates, and excess salt that fuels inflammation, weakens blood vessels, and strains your muscles. Judith, who shared the heartbreak of outliving her closest friends, reminds us that small daily habits can either lift us up or weigh us down. And when it comes to keeping our bodies strong, even tiny changes matter. If you've been battling cramps, restless legs, or unexplained weakness, processed meats could be quietly making things worse. Swapping in grilled chicken, baked fish, eggs, or even plant-based options like lentils and beans offers rich, powerful nourishment without the heavy baggage. Each bite is a message to your muscles. I'm here for you. I'm investing in you. Stay strong for me. Sixth, the sneaky impact of alcohol. Lastly, let's talk about something that surprises almost everyone: alcohol. A glass of wine here and there can fit into a healthy life. But regular drinking, even without feeling drunk, can quietly chip away at your strength by blocking your body's ability to absorb crucial nutrients like magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D. Lincoln, reflecting on how aging changes start long before 80, shared a powerful truth. Accepting and adjusting is the key to living meaningfully, even if differently. Moderating alcohol isn't about giving up pleasure, it's about protecting your balance, your coordination, and your independence. Have you ever noticed a tiny wobble standing up after a drink? That little moment matters after 60, and protecting yourself starts with small choices, made daily. As we come to the end of today's journey together, let's take a moment to step back and see the bigger picture. We've uncovered some hidden enemies: sneaky sugars, excess salt, unhealthy fats, refined grains, processed meats, and the overlooked impact of alcohol. Each of these, quietly and steadily, can chip away at your strength, your balance, and your freedom to move through the world with confidence. But here's the most important lesson. Awareness changes everything. The moment you recognize what's been draining you, you also see the way forward. You realize it's not about being perfect. It's not about giving up everything you love. It's about shifting, one small choice at a time, toward fueling your body with real, powerful nourishment. Because here's a beautiful truth: your body still listens. Even after 60, 70, 80 years and beyond, your muscles can rebuild. Your balance can sharpen. Your energy can rise. You are not broken, you are adapting. Every real food you choose is a promise to your future self. I want you strong. I want you steady. I want you here, dancing through life. Kevin's story reminds us of what's possible. 86 years old and still dancing, moving quicker than men half his age. Not because he's chasing youth, but because he's honoring his body, feeding it, celebrating it. You can do the same. Whether you're feeling strong today or facing a few more struggles than you'd like, it's never too late to start nourishing your legs and your whole body with love and intention. So here's my invitation to you. Pause for a moment. Think about one small change you could make today. Maybe it's swapping white bread for a hearty whole grain toast. Maybe it's choosing fresh chicken over processed deli meats. Maybe it's simply pouring a fresh glass of water and raising it in gratitude for your resilient, beautiful body. And when you feel ready, share your story with us. What foods have you noticed make you feel lighter, stronger, more alive? What small changes are you committing to starting today? Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found these insights helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us keep creating uplifting, practical content to help everyone live healthier, happier lives after 60. Because aging isn't about fading away, it's about deepening, strengthening, and shining in ways that only time can teach us. Your legs, your body, your story deserve to be honored. Let's keep moving forward, together, one strong, grateful step at a time. Thank you for being here today. Stay vibrant, stay powerful, and keep dancing through life.